Oh, it never registered. It never registered with me that these are just numbered. I wrote a mod because these are normally numbered. I wrote a mod to specifically change the default names because the numbers. If you have more than one, then you get like shelf one space one, shelf one space two, and then if you hit like reset name, it goes back to shelf one. I don't like that. And shelf like if I'm like, oh, I want the shelf that has the gravity components on it. Which one is it? Fuck, I don't know. These icons are too small to tell. Oh yeah, I guess I can look down here. Um, but if I'm not in this menu, I don't know. Am I gonna? Oops, wrong one. Do that. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's on the right there. Yeah. I mean, I guess my argument isn't that it's impossible to know. It's just I don't I just don't like it. I don't think it's a good user experience. Right? I don't tend to look at the component list, right? Especially when I'm building, if I'm designing, I'm gonna look at the block that I see. I'm gonna look at the name if I know what I want. I don't know. Man, I just don't know. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't know that I have. That just may come down to opinion, right? I think not using. I'm a programmer, so names are important to me, and I think storage shelf one, storage shelf two, storage shelf three are shit names. Um, Access panel terminal tells you exactly. Oh, if you open this one, there's a terminal inside of it, as opposed to access panel one or whatever number it was. It's like this one, access panel danger. There's nothing in it. It just has a danger sticker on it. Access panel button. There's a button inside it. Access panel conveyor. It's conveyor size and has a door. Like it's you gotta know, but at least once you know, there's a mnemonic to trigger. Like I know which one this is. Like if I just look at the 3Ds, I'm not gonna know which one has a fucking button inside it. And I feel like it's the same here. Just looking at these, I don't know. I guess the difference is here, like the components won't tell you which one has a button, right? Nice. Because these should be containers, and I've actually got a mod that makes them containers because that's how they should be. So when I build it, it's done being built, and I can put whatever the fuck I want on here, right? Yay. And instead of having to weld it up, and only the things that I weld here in the components list is what I can put on the shelves. That is just the fucking dumbest thing I've ever heard. Anyway, like we have a way to put things inside of things, right? Cargo container, like the inventory system. That's what it's for. Like why I didn't use that for the shelves, I don't know. And I had a rant about that. And the only counter argument anyone's ever said is two. One is, well, it's neat, which to me carries no water. And the other is that, well, when you put things in and the model changes. No. Right, this mod is what changes the model. By default, let's fill this up. There we go. So like by default, like all these things are on the shelf, and the only other counter argument other than it's neat is that, well, if it's a cargo container, you can put things in it that don't match what you see here, which is not a very good argument. Like I feel like it's like completely put the cart before the horse, like because it's like the implementation does not have to have anything to do with what it looks like. If that is a concern, then they could have just put like random cargo shit on here, or like boxes, like the barrels, right? Um, I, anyway, so yeah, so I had a rant about that. I'm like, this is basically a second way to store things, and I don't like it because some of the problems it causes when you try to weld things up.